How's it going, guys? It's a beautiful day out here today, so I'd be crazy enough not to take advantage to install my new harness bar for this car. So let's go ahead and get this thing moved and get on with the installation. Moving the seats forward. Oh, there we go. Oh, brush washers. So before we get started, let me actually show you what we're installing. It is the Braum, wow, the exposure is very light. It is the Braum Harness Bar for this car. Yeah, we've got these adjustable links. Nice. Gonna have to modify our seatbelt brackets a bit. And we got some hardware. So the first order of operation is actually to figure out the mounting situation for these brackets. These are gonna go, I'll show you, right in here somewhere. And our harness bar links will connect to these. So we are gonna have to do some cutting of this, but this is a base model Lancer interior, so shouldn't matter too much. I can always get another one of these if I mess it up. So let's go ahead and take this thing off, which will require us to take this thing off. And I think there are some bolts in here, which I will check soon. And yeah. One 10 mil later, and she is ready to start to come out. Would you look at that little sneaky little 10 millimeter placement. Let me show you. Look at that. Mitsubishi. Always got to be special. There we go, look at that. This is the assembly. I'm not sure if we're supposed to hook it up to this bolt or if we're supposed to hook it up to this bolt. I would rather leave this bolt alone. All right, so here's the deal. Usually when people put a harness bar on the Evo 10, they take away their factory seatbelt and they would connect it right here. However, I'm not doing that. I'm keeping my factory seatbelt. I like it and it keeps this car legal. So I'm going to put it on this mount here, which conveniently enough, I took out already and is this bolt. The problem is, when I put in this bracket over here, as you can see a little bit there, it is not perfectly flush. So luckily, this kit came universal. So it has washers that I'm going to use as a spacer sandwiched in between the harness bar and the actual seatbelt mount. And the kit also included, I tested it, the same threaded, this is a 16 mil to replace the 14 mil that goes here. So let's go ahead, get that bracket installed, and I'll show you what it looks like. That is better than OEM. Take a look at this. So over here you can see the clearance problem that I'm gonna have with this pillar cover. So what I'm gonna have to do is cut out, oh, nice, cut out a notch over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got this piece all cut up, measured up, and it should fit over this bracket, no problem. So after 30 minutes, I got that bolt in just to realize that I need to take it out again. It's a tough day. After no small effort, I have reassembled the top pillar with the bracket. The bottom part is connected as well to the bottom bracket. Well, not bracket, but it's bolted in there. And yeah, rinse and repeat for the other side. So for the seatbelt harness on the other side, it's usually, I flipped it around, but it usually goes on this side. This is a T30 right here, and we're gonna kind of figure out how to install this. So we are on the road now because I could not find a bolt that would fit into this bracket in which the support for the harness bar will go into. So I'm on my way to the hardware store to see if I can find something. I brought the piece with me, so obviously I can make sure that the bolt I'm gonna buy is gonna fit. And hopefully we can find something. If not, that's gonna be very unfortunate. Guys, not gonna lie, a bit demoralized. 2 hardware stores down and they do not have the M12 that I am looking for. I'm gonna go hit the 3rd one now, but I think the battery in this car is a bit shoddy because it's not starting, and hopefully next time I start it, it starts. So I think I found what I was looking for. These are not M12s, these are actually 7/16 size, and I got 4 washers and 2 nuts. I got some in 2 inches and I got some in 2.5. So yeah, let's go test them out and see if they work. This is how the setup comes off of this seatbelt piece. So this is exactly how we're gonna be putting it back on, but with our new bolt. I ended up switching back to the 2-inch long bolt, and I just got the bracket back in, and I just need to impact this back in there, and then I'm gonna do the rest by hand. Problem. Look at this. The bar goes in there. Look at that. Look at that gap of 6 inches. After hours of frustration, probably an hour and a half actually, I managed to get the top side in. I'm leaving out this trim piece. I cut a hole over here, which means I have to redo the hole that I made on that side up higher, which kind of sucks. And I figured out the situation down there, which now means I have to do the exact same thing to the side that I already did before. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going anywhere anytime soon. From what I've seen, I think I'm going to have to cut along this stitch line because I need to be able to do the folding and wrapping and weaving technique in this little carabiner thing. All right, so here we're going to actually do the same process again that I did on this side. So let me show you that. So in the current configuration, as you can see, I have quite a bit of slack. I think I'm gonna go tie them back a bit more.